What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about XRP. The never-ending XRP case looks like it's coming to an end. This is a pretty big moment, probably the most inopportune time in terms of that happening, but I want to talk about that along with the long-term prospect of XRP, because some of the biggest investors in the space and some of the biggest companies can see the potential of XRP and Ripple, so we need to take a look at it. Before I get into it, I update the spreadsheet. Now, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins I spoke about in the channel. First 26 coins I held after the bear market and the market crash of 2018. Had you invested $100 into each of these when I released videos about them, and you were still holding all those cryptos, you'd be in profit for 8K. Shame on you if you were still holding them all, by the way. You've got to cash out. You've got to sell at some point, right? If you had sold those coins in the previous cycle when the markets were flying high, you would have made 123 grand. That is off of a $2,600 investment. These are not the coins I hold. If you want to see the coins I own, come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share every coin I buy and sell. If you want to make these kind of profits, come check it out. I have been building up a portfolio for a while. I love my portfolio, but I'm going to be adding to that with quality coins that I think can do the gains like Phantom. Phantom's top of that spreadsheet by no coincidence. I did a Udemy course committed to Phantom, just saying it's the best crypto investment of the year. I'd researched it. I said it would 100x. It ended up doing a 677x. When I find the next Phantom, which I'm scouring the crypto space looking for, I'm not going to do a Udemy course. I'm going to tell the members, if you want to get ahead of this market, if you want to get ahead of everyone in the market, come to the site, read through it, and if you like it and it resonates with you, come join me. Right, XRP currently priced at 40 cents or thereabouts, had a decent little rally off of very recent news. And that recent news is that the SEC and Ripple are both seeking summary judgment. They both believe they've shown enough to prove that their sides of the argument. So basically it boils down to, does the judge believe that Ripple broke the law when they issued their XRP coins? Now, the SEC believe that they've shown enough evidence that they have, and obviously Ripple disagree. Ripple, the probability is definitely on the side of Ripple at this point. So there was a hearing for September 19th that occurred, and that was pointing out everything that's going on with, that was basically a discussion about the case overall. So what we're looking at now is this case is drawing to a conclusion. So what's going to be seen? Are we going to see, because obviously if XRP crash it, or if XRP Ripple loses the case, the coin may crash a little bit, but if they win, the coin could pump. Now, key thing that's got to be understood is, look, timing of this is terrible. If this had happened when the bull cycle was in full flow, XRP would have made colossal gains. It's obviously not going to make colossal gains in a bear cycle. I mean, comparative to the rest of the market, probably will be colossal. But given what would have happened in the bull cycle, you could have seen the XRP price run 5-10x off of the closure of this case, especially if Ripple win. So, but this is drawing to a conclusion, so it's going to be very interesting to see, because obviously we're in a bear cycle. So what's going to happen? Because it's hard to make, it's hard for coins to make massive gains in a bear cycle. And people often struggle to make money in a bear cycle, particularly if you're doing a long-term investment strategy. But long-term investment strategy is usually the biggest payoffs. Speaking of money, by the way, I've spoken about Norigo a few times, and guys, I want you to pay attention to this because this is big. Tonight, and they're doing this once a week. So tonight at 6 p.m. EDT, which is 11 p.m. UTC, there is a $2,000 giveaway. So they'll give one Inevitrade course away. They'll give two 2-month Signal memberships away, 3 Pro Trade logs, plus $500 of Nori and $500 of BUSD to the winners of the trivia event. I've spoken about this a bunch of times because this is a really nice way for people to make money. So if you go to their Telegram and join up, this happens tonight. So participate in the trivia competition. You've got a shot of winning $1,000, $2,000. You've got a shot of winning some big money. So go to their Telegram. So Norigo.fun, and then go straight to their Telegram and join up, because you've got a shot of winning some huge prize money. And I know this would help a ton of people, so I wanted to make sure you're aware of that. That is tonight, guys. Right. Raul Pal, however you want to say it, has actually come out very recently in the past sort of 2 weeks and said he believes XRP Ledger will be at the center of the world's move to CBDCs. This is something that I've spoken about on the channel a number of times. I do believe that XRP is, particularly with the ties that they have to banks, they are set to be the infrastructure layer for CBDCs. That's going to launch XRP to the moon in terms of price point. So Binance Academy has done a few videos on XRP Ledger, but they basically outline it's a decentralized public blockchain built with the purpose to enable a world where tokenized value is exchanged as quickly as information. They're supporting more, since its deployment in 2012, they're supporting more than 1,500 transactions per second, and transaction speeds of 3 to 5 seconds. Transactions are cheap. The average transaction cost is less than a fraction of a penny. And the reason that Raul Pal believes that this can be a big player is fundamentally, he outright stated that, look, they're already involved with central banks on developing CBDCs. The digital euro, excuse me, God. The Digital Euro Association announced that it was delighted about a new partnership with Ripple. Ripple is one of the leading providers of enterprise blockchain and crypto solutions for cross-border payments. Cross-border payments is the big thing. Costs a shit ton of money to do, and time-consuming as hell. So the fact that CBDC can streamline that and minimize costs and speed it up is a big, 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 big plus. And they said they're thrilled that due to the partnership with Ripple, they can extend the technological expertise of the DEA community as more and more CBDC projects worldwide reach advanced stages. CBDCs are inevitable. And Raul Pal said, look, there's this weird narrative from the past about Ripple. The point being is, even if they have to settle a lawsuit and get a slap on the wrist, Ripple plays actually quite an important role. It's a money transmission network and does quite a good job of it. Has deep connections with global movements around the world and has worked really hard on it. So there's a reason the chain is valued as highly as it is, and it's not from speculation, because actually it got taken off a whole bunch of exchanges because of the lawsuit. It's actually because when I use Metcalfe's law model, the amount of value that gets transacted on the chain is very, very high. It's being used. So I think if you lift the legal issue, the probability is that the value of the chain increases significantly, and as the world moves towards CBDCs, the XRP network is going to be somewhere at the center of all of it. I know it's not the flavor of the day for a lot of people, but I think it's a big player. It's a real player and a real niche. And we've seen stories come out. You know, this was a Goldman Sachs presentation earlier this year where they were identified, payment methods that are, or opportunities in payment was the phrasing. And Ripple was one of the three highlighted. Circle, obviously, Coinbase, but Ripple. Banks join RippleNet to process cross-border payments in real time with end-to-end tracking and certainty. Available in 55 plus countries across 6 continents. It makes it easy to connect and transact across a robust network of financial institutions. RippleNet allows financial institutions to expand payment offerings into new markets that are otherwise difficult or expensive to reach. And that's the key thing. Look, Circle and Coinbase have their benefits, right? But Ripple and RippleNet is going to provide an opportunity for people, for banks to minimize transaction costs. That's a problem for them. It's a problem for their customers. And effectively lowering the cost of business is what RippleNet can do. As a result, Ripple XRP they will go to the moon. CBDCs for Ripple and XRP are inevitable. And the speed of this summary judgment decision is an interesting one. There's something in the back of my head that's going, I think Gary Gensler's been slapped on the wrist quite hard by some central banks. I think he's been slapped on the wrist by some banks, not central banks, banks that are going, we bloody need RippleNet. Stop pissing around. This is going to lower our overall costs on a monthly basis. So stop this crap, end this stupid lawsuit, because we need it up and running, and we need access to it. And Gary Gensler's obviously in the pockets of big banks. In my head, I'm not saying that's true. That's genuinely just my thoughts. It's an intriguing one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you know when new content's coming out. Guys, don't forget, by the way, to go see Norigo. Go to their Telegram groups. $2,000 to win tonight. This is happening every week. So check this out. It's an opportunity to make some serious dough doing some quizzes. And guys, if you want to see the coins I'm buying up in the bear cycle, the coins I think can have the gains. If you want to make these kind of profits, take the work out of it for yourself. Come check out Copy My Crypto. Go to the site. Everything's verifiable on YouTube. I share all the coins I'm buying, which is all I'm doing at the moment because it's a bear cycle. I'm not looking to sell. And I'm scouring the web, scouring the crypto space to find the next coins that can do those 100x's. I'm not going to do a bloody Udemy course again. I'm going to tell the members, if you want to get ahead of this market, if you want to get ahead of everyone else, come to the site, read through it, and if you like it, come join me. And I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.